In a place like the Backrooms, there are thousands of things that you can do that will ultimately lead to your death. You could walk into the wrong level. You could encounter some kind of strange creature that wants to kill you. You could go insane. You could dehydrate. You could starve. There's tons of different things that could happen. And because of this, there are a set of rules that you need to follow if you even want to try to survive the labyrinth and hell that the Backrooms is. Now, I've already told you about 15 of these different rules. That's in part 1. Thank you for watching. It's got like 2 million views. You guys are awesome. This video is 10 more of these rules that you did not know existed, but you need to follow them if you plan on surviving any length of time inside of the Backrooms. Leave a like on this video if you think following these rules you could survive the Backrooms itself, and leave a comment below telling me some other rules that you think I should include in part 3. If you want it. Also, drop a subscribe on the channel here. I want to hit 1.5 million by the end of the year. Let's see if that's crazy or not. Rule number 10. If the music stops playing in any Backrooms level, run for your life and hide. Now, some of you might have seen my video featuring this topic before. I have like an entire full-length video about it, but that specific rule is very important for every Backrooms level. You see, many of the different levels have an ambience which features music or some kind of jingle or song, and these levels are usually a mixture of safe and unsafe, and it typically lines up when there's music playing, you're fine. For instance, if you're in level 94, the rolling hills, and music's playing and there's like that sound coming from the speakers, you're gonna be okay. But when that music stops playing, you're gonna wanna run and you're gonna wanna hide from whatever is about to chase you. For some reason or another, the Backrooms associates music stopping with death coming. I don't know why it does, but that's the theme for a lot of levels. But that's a pretty easy rule to follow, pretty simple, and we're gonna start here where it's simple, and we're gonna get even deeper and deeper into these rules as we go through the video. Rule number 9. If you find level 0 after you've already been to level 0, that's not level 0, my friends. Let me explain. So a common theory in the Backrooms is that the only way you can go throughout the levels is by beginning at level 0, the lobby, the first level. Y'all know what it is. That's how you get to the Backrooms from reality. Pretty much everybody knows that. So what does it mean when on some levels you actually get sent back to level 0? My theory, and other people's theories as well, is that that place you get sent back to, that's not level 0. That is not the lobby. That is not what you're used to. In fact, it's a different, almost identical copy, but it's more of a trap. There's a very strange phenomenon that revolves around this known as the yellow rooms, and it's actually a full-on level in the Backrooms canon, and essentially it is literally level 0, just slightly more yellow, but also really hard to get out of. Most people, when they get sent there, they think they're all the way back at the start, level 0, but in reality, they're pretty far forward in the level 300 zone, and they're trapped in what they think is level 0. And since it's very hard to escape, the only way that people have found out how to do it is by running and no-clipping into a wall at exactly 10 miles per hour. Not faster, not slower. There's like no margin of error for this. You have to be running exactly at 10 miles an hour and jump into the wall, and you have a chance to escape. And because of that being such a strange, very precise exit method, almost nobody knows about it. And they'll get sent to level 0, this fake level 0, and they'll be trapped there forever because they think they can just no-clip regularly, when in reality, you can't. So again, rule number 9, if you get to level 0 after you've already been there, it's probably not level 0. Rule number 8, never jump into any ball pits in any Backrooms level. That might seem obvious to some of you, but I know it's not for a lot of you. Ball pits in the Backrooms and the generation of them is a pretty common phenomenon that you run across. They're oftentimes in indoor playground areas or outside playground areas, or things like level fun and whatnot. Pretty much if you find a level that has like slides, trampolines, bounce houses, you're probably gonna run into a ball pit, and even though it's gonna seem like a really fun time, like you're really just gonna wanna jump into these ball pits, you never should do that. Number 1, many of the ball pits have this very strange feature where they're infinite. They have no bottom, and when you jump into it, you just sink down below, and the gravity will pull you down until you eventually suffocate inside of the ball pit itself. Now, obviously, that's not very fun, but the second thing that might happen is there is a known phenomenon of strange creatures that have also fallen into the ball pits, and they act kind of like quicksand, and these creatures are stuck down there too. So if you jump down, you get stuck, and there's this hungry creature that's gonna try to eat you. It's probably gonna gnaw your leg off or something. You don't want to do that. And something that's even more dangerous is taking a slide down into a ball pit that ejects you straight into it, because you're going so fast down, you're probably not going to survive getting out of it. If you've ever wondered how those scammers get your phone number or your email address, and why your inboxes are being blown up by fake emails and spam calls, well, it's because your data is being sold on the internet without your permission to data brokers. Right under your nose. Not only is your personal data being sold, these companies that are selling all of it, they're making billions of dollars. And even though companies are legally obligated to take down your information if you ask them, the processes to do that and to actually get your information taken down, there's a million steps, it's convoluted, and it takes forever. But luckily for you, today's sponsor, Aura, takes care of the hard part by removing information from all of these websites and all of this stuff, and actively keeping that information away from prying eyes that want to steal it. Aura monitors your personal data, including things like your social security number, across millions of data points on the internet. Things like the dark web, public court records that could lead to your identity being stolen. They give you up to $5 million in identity theft coverage in case the worst happens and your identity is stolen. They also have a ton of other features that help you stay safe online and protect your precious information from prying eyes, all located in one convenient app. You can go to my link below in the description and visit aura.com/Brugli to get 14 days for free. That's enough time for you to use Aura and check and see if any of your data has been exposed. I highly recommend that you do that. Check out just how much your information is online, because when I did it, it's kind of terrifying. I typed my own name in, and things that were really personal and really private popped up. It's kind of scary that that information is just out there. So I don't feel like leaving myself vulnerable to these security breaches, and if you also feel the same way, again, check out the top link in the description or the pinned comment, or go to aura.com/Brugli. That's 2 full weeks of Aura for completely free, and check it out yourself, and enjoy the peace of mind that Aura gives you. Thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video, and let's go ahead and get back to it, shall we? Now, not every ball pit's deadly, don't get me wrong. Some of them are fine, you know, you can jump in and whatever, but you don't want to risk it. Rule number 7. If the colors in the backrooms level that you're in begin to fade away, you need to close your eyes and sit down. So yeah, like I said, if the colors begin to desaturate in any level that you're in, something is coming for you. A very enigmatic entity known only as the primary color man roams some levels of the backrooms. Now again, I made an entire video talking about the primary color man, all of his lore. That'll be on screen here. Hopefully I remember to put that in. And it was a great video. But essentially, this entity, it pretty much wants to see people suffer. The way the primary color man hunts his victims is simply by overstimulating and pretty much just sensationalizing the person's brain by shoving its fingers up the victim's nose and injecting it with color and life. It just oversaturates everything in your brain because all the entity does is soak up the color and life around it in whatever level it's in, and then through your eyes and through your nose, it sticks its fingers, and all that staticky color goes into your face, and it turns your brain to mush. Yay! But if you close your eyes in time and you pinch your nose, the entity will not be able to shove its fingers up those places, and it will not be able to oversaturate and to, you know, you. Probably have to censor the word there, but I don't know. The primary color man is a very dangerous creature. I recommend going to watch the video I made on him. It's pretty cool. But if you see the colors start to disappear in whatever level you're in, you need to get out of there. Rule number 6, never follow any signs that you see in the back rooms. Now, signs and signage in general are very common, obviously in these places that are like infinitely creating themselves indoors and office buildings and stuff. You're gonna see a lot of exit signs or a lot of exit this way or bathroom or restroom signs just because that's the nature of buildings, but this goes beyond that. Oftentimes, these signs need to be treated as some sort of entity because what they have on them is usually just wrong. It's not even like real. For instance, there could be a stop sign with the word go on it, or there could be signs with random arrows pointing in literally a million different directions, or there could be exit signs that lead you to dangerous parts of levels that you do not want to go to. They're almost always nonsensical and they cannot really lead to good in any way, so just do not follow any of the signs or anything that they point you to because it's not going to be fun for you. There's also a bunch of signs with just question marks on them, so I don't even know what that means, but they're there. Rule number 5, if you dream while you're inside the back rooms, never acknowledge that you're dreaming. Now, dreaming and lucid dreaming itself are two things that are extremely closely tied to the Backrooms mythos. Many people believe you can only access these liminal spaces in these corridors by lucid dreaming in real life. However, if you do find yourself lucid dreaming and you're in the Backrooms, and then your character, your insert self, if that starts dreaming too, never acknowledge or try to take control of that dream, because a dream within a dream is extremely dangerous. There are several creatures and entities that prey on dreamers like this in the Backrooms. They want to feast on your body while you're doing that, and also it's just really dangerous to have this derealization that you're a dream within a dream inside of a dream. It's not good for your mental state. Essentially, you don't want Pinhead coming after you, and also you don't want to have derealization. Rule number 4, never get on any elevator you see in any Backrooms level. Elevators are another pretty common thing you're gonna run across in Backrooms levels. As I said earlier, with these levels that are millions of miles in size and they're just generated buildings, obviously there's gonna be some elevators there. And sometimes these elevators, they can take you from level to level or from plane of existence to plane of existence. However, there are those small times when they literally just don't, and they trap you. They just quite literally trap you inside of themselves for you to suffocate and die. Or they could take you to deadly levels like level Run for Your Life or other places in which you do not want to go to at all. You do not want to go to these places. Sometimes they also have a phenomenon where they just free fall up and down and they just shake you to death. And again, that doesn't sound very fun. So take the stairs if you're going up and down in any level in the Backrooms. Now we're in the top 3. These are where the things start to get more niche, and you need to follow these because they're very dangerous. But rule number 3 itself is if the sun smiles, do not look at it and smile back. Now on several outdoor levels inside of the Backrooms, there's this sky box, right? This thing that appears to be the regular sky. But as you and I both know, it's almost never the actual sky. It's not the real sun, it's not the real clouds. Usually it's some kind of fake stuff. But for those levels that have suns outside, or what appears to be suns, usually there's some sort of sentience about them. They're not like our sun in real life where it kind of just glows and is happy all the time. These suns kind of seem malevolent. And as such, there's a very small chance that an anthropomorphic face will appear on the suns and try to look at you. If this happens, close your eyes and do not look back. Some people report that those that look at the suns are essentially just melted, just literally just right into sludge right in front of them, because that's how the sun, hunts its prey. There's also the theory that if you look at these smiling suns, that your pupils will then dilate rapidly and you'll grow multiple eyeballs and you'll essentially just turn your brain to mush. Lots of people are turning their brains to mush in this episode. It's the most normal Brooklyn video of all time. So do not smile at the sun if it smiles back. Number 2, this is a controversial one, but never join Wi-Fi networks inside the Backrooms. Listen, it's a known fact that several different, parts of the Backrooms have some sort of Wi-Fi connection that allows people to share their level experiences and their documents and whatnot. It's a very strange subject in the lore, and some people think it shouldn't be there. But if you are in the Backrooms and you decide to get on your phone and join a Wi-Fi network, don't. Doing so, connecting to an unsecured Wi-Fi could literally just brick your phone, first of all, if you have your phone on you, and then you wouldn't be able to talk to anybody at all. But it could also let some strange creatures know where you're at. There are several different instances of entities knowing when connections to Wi-Fi happen, and when people are on their phones, they're usually oblivious, so they're a lot louder, and this could also give away your location because you could be just typing in a corner, and then you could just get, eaten or something. So if there's an entity that can sense, radio waves or Wi-Fi waves or whatever it is, I'm not a scientist, I don't know, don't correct me in the comments, or an entity that hears you on your phone, that could lead to your death. And finally, rule number 1 for the Backrooms is never roll dice while you're inside any level in the Backrooms complex. Now, there's an old wives' tale in the Backrooms that if you get stuck here, you're amongst the most unlucky people on the earth, right? Obviously, getting sent to the Backrooms would be horrible, and you have to be extremely unlucky for everything to fall into place for you to no-clip through reality to get here. And as such, people often gamble and play dice at casino levels and things like that in the Backrooms because they think, what do I have to lose? I'm already very unlucky. Literally, what else could go wrong? Everything could go wrong if you roll die in the Backrooms. For instance, if you're on the level 5 Terror Hotel casino level and then you roll the die, there's a bunch of different things that might happen to you. You might literally just die or cease to exist. You might have all your money taken away. You might have your die taken away. Or you might just get sent to a random barren level millions of miles away to starve and to suffocate or something. Chance and luck and these dice games and things like this in the Backrooms, they are extremely heightened with what they give you. It's either really, really good or really, really bad. So pretty much you're quite quite literally gambling your life away if you roll die. And if you get the wrong set of numbers on any level, that could be the end of you. You could just get sent to like a concrete jungle or something and just drown in concrete. I don't know. You could be sent to level run for your life forever. It's very strange how it works. And most importantly, no one knows how it works. So we can't really help you out there. So just don't do it. Be smart. But then again, I don't know. If I was in the back rooms, I might really have nothing else to lose and I could just gamble away everything. Hey, 99% of gamblers quit before their big win. Don't listen to me. That's not good advice. So those were 10 more rules and regulations that you need to follow if you want to survive the back rooms at all. If you enjoyed this part 2, please leave a like. You all really enjoyed part 1. Hopefully you do enjoy this one as well. I can't speak really. But thank you so much for watching to the end. Please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your support on the Liminal Space road trip series. That was such a fun series of videos to make. I hope to do a part 2 to that eventually. If you guys want that, tell me below. Also, follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more content as well. I'm posting regularly on all those platforms. Not Brugly on Instagram and The Brugly on TikTok. Original names, I know. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it, so if you want to get more content from me, check it out there. I'm trying to hit 2,000 followers on Instagram. I'm super close. Thank you to everybody who's sticking with me with all this change and expansion that I'm trying. It's working really well so far, and I really appreciate you guys. You're the best fan base in the universe. I know everybody says that, but seriously, you watching, you're the best. I thank you so much. With all that said, I will see you in the next video on whatever channel it is, Brugly, Toogly, Spoogly, TikTok, Instagram, wherever it's at. I'll see you there. Bye.